What's that shiny Teferi? What does that shiny Teferi do? Wow. That's I hadn't read this thing. You can use it as an instant? What the hell? Draw a card, discard a card, okay, loot. Target creature you don't control faces out. Trade it and anything attached to it as though they didn't exist until it controls next turn. You don't control though. You don't control. Take 2 extra turns. What? Is this good? Like, is this better than Gaggle Master? Because Gaggle Master is the shit. But just for science, let's take Teferi. Just for science. What can we do with this though? What's the idea? Drawing cards, so probably green. With the green synergy. And then the facing out is just pseudo removal bouncy thing. We could take a prowess creature, or we could take a green. No, that's bad. Hunter's Edge is good. Hunter's Edge is the real deal. I want to lean into. That's probably a red card, right? More than a blue. It's a blue-red. Prowess is fine. It's a flyer. Do we want to be control? Not necessarily. Like this is, we could win this game. Like we could get we could win a game if we just go up and up on this and have enough control. So that could be a plan onto itself. The hexproof shark, I don't think it's that good. Too expensive. We need early interaction. We need unsubstantiate. This is not good enough. We need substantiate. We need other option is to play black, blue, reanimate, but does that go well with this? With the draw this card does kinda. We could go into the reanimate plan instead and then take the hexproof thingy or this. Nah, freebooter. Freebooter. It's not that good. It's not bad either. We're still only blue, so that's the good news. We could take even more of this looting with the fairies, tutelage, protege, sorry, or just rise and start comboing off that. Green seems to be dry. Red, that's another very interesting way to go, but I don't think it's good enough with Teferi. Drawing and discarding part. Bad deal. Bad deal. Bad deal, not such a good deal. Take cancel if we're going the route of the control route. Although cancel is not great. Maybe just a scanner. or an archer. Not very good pack. Dryad if we're going green. This huge thing if we're going black. Let's try to go black, blue, and use this thing to discard with Teferi and stuff. And try and reanimate it with Rise again. To that end, we may take more looting, free looting. Rookie mistake. Not feeling it. Another gloom, but this is better, right? Unplayable. Frantic. Whatever. It's okay. Crab. Not that bad. I guess we take a read. It's not great, it's too expensive. We want some early interaction. Give me the unsubstantiate. Red if we're ever going that way. Wishkon is good with Teferi actually. We need something to protect him because he doesn't protect himself all that well. -3 and he starts with 3 loyalties, so you play him and he dies if you want to use that ability to protect himself. We could Durez, but no. Durez is just bad. Another crab to that end. It's not a happy pick, but it's more of a necessary evil. 9 lives is super nice. Super nice. But I think it's too late to switch to white. Could take a black card or one of these for the wish coins, which we have 2 of. Or we take a blue card like a rain. Rain is good. It's an instant. The creature is nice though. We need creatures eventually. Hopefully some of that wheels. We could take the removal here. Or the vessel for the rising again, but I don't buy it. You could just discard it using one of the things that discards stuff. But what removal do we have so far? Nothing. So I have to take the sphere. I'm forced. My hand is forced to take removal at this point. Not taking removal would be a big mistake. Here we could take more removal or devotee. Which is early interaction. And with stuff like Grasp of Darkness or just combat, like aggressive combat, which I'm not doing because I'm control. Could trigger zombies, but with removal. It's either that or a 2/2 flyer or 2/2. Probably 2/2 was better actually, now that I think about it. Rousing, you say. Rousing is good. Roaming. It's probably better. This is also nice. Village. I think roaming is the better card here. Oh, this is great. We need a sweeper. The land is great. This thing is good also. The Archfiend is nice. This is the better card for us, for our plans. Hell, another one. Sure. All control-y all the time. If we splashed white, or we just take a Liliana's unplayable, or we take a unplayable short sword, taking the land. It's pretty much all the same. We're good, we're in pack 2. We still have another whole pack to go. And look at the wheeling stuff. 2 wish coins. That's it. Lofty Denial. Too bad without the flyers. Okay, so coming back, the vessel. Might play it. We'll see. It's good for discarding purposes. There's a lot of draw discard. That's the card that it gets discarded or sacrificed. And then it could rise again. None of these cards really fit into our deck. Oof, this does quite well. Plains doesn't. Okay. Hooded whatever. What does that do? Hooded whatever. It's not that great. But it is a good controlling mechanism. Good blocker. I'm wondering if I want the roaming Ghostlight instead, but I need a 3-drop. Look at our curve. I need 2 drops actually. But do you see any 2 drops here? No, right? There's an opt. There's a thingy. The Death Touch is better. I'm not taking that for the Death Touch. It might come back. Another Lurker is nice. Nothing blue for us here. That's not good. Tome. Anima. It could have a home in some decks, but I don't see it. And hell, another haze? We're hazing all the time. I'm up for that. Haze until you can't haze no more. Oh, Rousing Reader Rising is a great question. Great question. Rousing Reader is a better card, but Rise Again probably goes better with the deck. It's harsh. I don't want to play this stupid thing. This is like a cheaper read the whatever. Read the tides. Another wish coin, but I could take a sanctum maybe. It does discard it. Costs 4. What the hell? What the hell? How does it cost 4? That's unreasonable. Just taking a crab. Shrine is just unreasonable. If we get the black shrine though, and that's fucking money. That's fucking cash money. I'm specking on this and hoping the crab wheels. We could take this and then have a tutelage. Side quest. Because there's a lot of drawing in this deck, I'll tell you that. It's a nice side quest. Gain life, not doing it. Opting is good. Green splash. Or gain 2 life. Nah, I'm not playing that. Taking the splash. Land. Another opt. Although maybe we need the 2-drop. Too bad. We might need the 2-drop. Quite bad. Might even need the walking corpse. Just as a filler. This is great. This is a great card for tempo. But I don't think my deck is... Look, another Rise Against, that's great. How many do we have? Is that the second? Yeah, that's the second one. Crab returns as expected. The deck is not as aggressive enough to use the Frost Breath efficiently, I think. Let's take a look. We do have like a side quest. There's a lot of card draw. Let's put all the card draw here. Look at all that card draw. It's huge. A lot of removal too. This constitutes card draw. Look at all that. We could have a perfectly... Too bad we didn't draft more mill stuff because there's enough card draw here to make a mill deck. As it is, it's more of a side quest, so I'm probably not getting Sanctum of Calm Waters, which only plays well with Tutelage, which is 1 card, is too few cards. We need more. On that front, the Chrome Replicator needs copies of stuff, and the Wish Crab and the Lurker are the only ones here, but maybe that's enough. So what are we playing? This is a bad card, but again, maybe we need it. Let's reset the curve. Okay, so 2 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually good enough, but we're playing a stupid walking corpse and a stupid archfiend's vessel, which might not be good enough. Maybe we don't play the devotee. Devotee needs me to play removal on my turn. Do we even have removal? We have this stuff like this. Actually, this plays well with this because all creatures get -2. He's a 2/3. If I can play this plus 2 mana, I get a zombie. But that's it. But that's good enough, I think. All these card draw, what is it for? Tutelage milling plan is one thing. The other is the drawing discarding for the rise again. So I'm actually going to cut stuff that only draws cards, doesn't discard cards. Could cut out. This draws and discards, so it's good. Draws and discards is good. Draws and discards also wins the game, it's good. We could also just focus more on the tutelage, but it's just one card. Could take away the scanner. Draws and discards. Could take one crab out of the equation. Replicator. These are this is the stuff we're discarding. This is the plan. Discarding that stuff. Even this we could discard, or this, to these effects. And that makes the deck not that expensive. We could even cut a land because we're not planning to play these things. Like the 7, especially the 7 drops, we're not planning on hard casting them. Creature count 15. Okay, now we cut stuff that is just bad. Maybe not good enough. But what are we doing? How are we stopping the flyers? Not with a 2/2, but it does have prowess, so it threatens to just grow bigger with instants. How many instants? It's only 2 instants, so it's not a real threat. We kill the flyers with this. We just kill them all. So we don't need early interaction all that much if we're playing this on 3. What we do need is a lot of black, like a heck of a ton of black. 8, 9. We need 2/3 of the lands to be black. So if we're playing 16 land, math is hard. 8. It's like 6 lands, right? 5 lands? For, yeah, like 5 something lands, rounding up to 6. Ooh, 6 non-black lands. So that leaves us with 10. We need 10 swamps. So we can go, and we at least need 8 blue sources. So 8 blue sources, 9, 10. swamps or black sources. So that means I can't play 16 lands. It would be too mana screwy. Although if we play the opt, we could get away with that. But then opt is blue, and we're heavier black. So that doesn't make sense. So let's leave it like that. We still have one cut to go since we're playing all the lands in the world. I need 8 sources of blue to play Teferi on turn 4, but maybe we don't need to play it on turn 4, and that makes me want to shave a land. Because I don't see what we're cutting. Maybe this, like, how many zombies do we even have? 0 zombies. Maybe it's not good enough, but it does work nicely with persistent haze and gives us extra creature action every time we do the haze with extra mana or grasp of darkness. Like these combos here with these two, not with the Death Toucher, but each time a creature dies, so this combos with these two. If I sack a creature. That's it. It just combos with 5, 6 of our cards. I guess it's good enough. I mean, we could cut him and add an island. Let's play like that. If I get mana screwed, then I cut this zombie guy, Liliana's brother, and I just, oh no, it's not, not his brother, just a devotee. Not her brother, just a devotee. For science, Teferi for science. Let's actually update the stream info. Teferi looks like a strong card, but it's not easy to get its value, I don't think. I mean, it's -3, which is the closest thing to removal, which is not even removal. Kills it outright. You need to give it a +1, which is a loot. So it's a 4-mana Merfolk looter, basically. That wins you the game if you protect him for N turns. I don't know how many, like 7 turns? That's a lot to ask. I don't think it's that good, really. I don't think it's a bomb or anything. Not really. The phasing out thing is just not great. The fact that you can activate it as an instant means you're looting as an instant, whatever. If you have a lot of counter spells and stuff, then maybe it's worth it to go like full control on Teferi. So it needs like a lot of work to actually be worth its value, worth its salt. I think it's not that good. I really hope I'm wrong, because I want to win. Yep, no creatures. How many creatures were we playing again? I want to give that thing flying, but I do want to discard cards. See, that's why the cheap creatures are important. There's a vessel, there's an arcanist, there's a prodigy, there's a hooded whatever, there's a devotee. There's a lot of stuff there. It just doesn't show up. But there is. My deck is not that stupid. I guarantee. This is flash. Maybe we need to draw cards and take 5 or just hard decisions. They're both instants, so we can think about capturing whatever he puts. Oh, also if they attack with 2 other creatures. Okay, so do we capture Sphere the Thing? It could still give creatures flying, but I don't take 4, or I just take 7 here. And draw a bunch of cards. That's also reasonable, actually. Looks also quite reasonable, because now I'm gonna have to do that. I have to do just that. Discard only 1 card. Do we drop the hexproof thingy? It's probably safer. Unfortunate, but we can have 3/4 flying, right? No, 1 and a short. We could have a 2/3 flying. It's not good enough. Oh wait, this gives +1/+1. I'm not rising again because leaves me up into the air, I think. So I'm Tefering. I am Protege plus Rousing. And it should 3/4 should be enough to block whatever. What happened to the thing? Oh, they. How did they send it? Oh, they sent their own thing back. It's interesting. Oh, the haze. The haze is really good here. Really good. Better than good. Although I expect a counterspell. Expecting a counterspell, how can we play around it? I have 7 mana, so 3 for this. Let's play a 4-drop first, just to lure counterspell. 4-drop. Or the tutelage. I'm not discarding creature card. So dropping the tooth first. That's a counter spell. Oh wait, I should have played this first actually to play around the lofty denial. Maybe that was the right play. Attack with impunity for 1. No such impunity. Whoa. They're at 21, I'm at 20. I need the flyer. Is that a shrine? Play this and just get for the greed and just get owned by a removal spell. This is the safer play, in my opinion. We don't need to attack. Maybe we discard the crab to mill them. That's perfectly fine. Nice. Now Teferi though. But the rest of the deck seems to actually do something. Turns out the -2/-2 to all creatures, which I have 3 copies of, is actually an important cog on the whole machine, on the whole machinery. I'm so glad it didn't get countered by a stupid lofty thing. I should be weary of that. If they have a flyer, especially, they're playing blue, have a flyer, you have to play around that and have 4 mana up when you play the thing. This game we might get to Teferi if we play this hand and not just mulligan. It's not a good hand. I'm hoping to draw some early action. Because all the cards in our hand are unplayable. All the spells in our hand, literally unplayable. This is not unplayable. We could discard. Okay, there's our discard target. Right on time. Lofty denial for we milled what? Do we even Teferi at this point? Like, look, this is why this card is not all that great. We play Teferi on 4. Then what? We draw a card, discard a card, and then he gets owned by the Teferi's protege, by his own protege, treason. No, right? Do we phase out the protege and kill the Teferi? No, right? That's what I thought. You have no creatures. You may sacrifice. I don't have to do it. So maybe I just need a 3/4. Do nothing. Decline. It's nice that it gives you the option to decline. Otherwise, this wouldn't be such a good card. It would be just like you would need a creature to sacrifice. Good thing I didn't play the Teferi. I'm going to have to grasp now. Hope they play a 2 toughness creature or several. Oh look, they actually did exactly what they said. There's a discard target for the Master of Time eventually. Just getting rid of all the creatures in their hand and then playing Teferi. But you see, this is hard work. One does not simply just play Teferi. It's not how it works. Also, the lack of mana is kind of killing me because I could have played Teferi and an Archfiend at least for chomping. Although that creates a 1 token flyer. I don't want to phase it out and kill Teferi outright. I'm going to need to do this, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, that mills them for a lot. Turns out plan B is a real plan. Oh, you're drawing more cards. Nice. 7 toward 23. Not bad. No reason to chomp now. Although that gives us a flyer if we do. Maybe we need the flyer. Is there a way we can draw more cards? Teferi draws 1. I guess not. 5 and 1 mana, or why? Oppo, why? I wasn't going to win or anything. I didn't have to draw X cards. This is just plan B. It's not my entire deck plan. People assume too much. If I had a second tutelage, then I would consider it making the main plan. But just one card, it's not worth it. It's too weak of a plan, like too narrow of a situation where you have to draw the tutelage first and then to draw spells. Otherwise you draw a lot of stuff and then at the end of the deck you find a tutelage and then you're out of gas to mill the opponent and you found that you've milled yourself by that point. Again, no creature, although that's a 3-drop, it's not bad. And then we can browse and read it, make it a 3/4 flying. Seems like a plan to me. There's the discard target for the rain. Make it rain. Hippie girl. There's the reason for our flyer needs. Oh, look at that trampling Pegasus thing. Whoa. Hold on. That's a cat. Kill the cat. We don't want the cat. This land is a threat. We need to take care of that cat. Unfortunately, we didn't get the land for the capture sphere this turn. I'm going to need to find some removal pronto. I think I'm blocking with that. Capturing next turn. Capturing the cat next turn. Must be blocked if able. God. I'm losing my protege. That sucks. Oh well. Do we want the hexproof thingy now? Or do we want to capture sphere the 2/3? Probably this, right? Hope I don't get lofty denialed. Whoa, dropping more bombs. Dropping even more bombs. Is that the thing with the live game, whatever? Yeah, unplayable thing. That's probably going to kill me. Put into your hand, card advantage. Grasp. Where's the -2/-2 to everything? That doesn't help me now. Hexproof from black is a quite a trait. But I'm going to attack first. Tutelage is a nice win con. Plus we have brains on hand. No blue mana up for Lofties. That Pegasus threatens to become huge. Whoa. That's bad. Bad news, everyone. Another cat, give me a break. Five mana, we can go to Teferi's Grasp or Grasp Devotee or Devotee Grasp. No, but then we don't have the mana for the ability. So 2-3 without ability. We're grasping what? The shark is a good blocker. For the 4-3. So we need something for the 3-4. Or maybe we should have. This is not a good blocker for the 3-4. For the 2-3 it was, so that was probably wrong to kill. I killed the wrong thing. To 21. Not even close. It's the slow death of the Pegasus. Probably sending that back with all of its enchantments is going to be like a 2-for-1. Or the dog. This doesn't do much. We could attack first. 5-7. They're not blocking. So no. Not doing that. Tutelage is gone. This sucks. Sending back the dog. Or the 4-3. And then attacking. Or do I send back the Pegasus? Pegasus is a 2-for-1, so although the dog is going to get really big now, 5-6, still not big enough, but it's getting there. If I can get another persistent haze, or if I attack and they block with the hound, and then I Pestilent Haze post-combat. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Do we want a Death Toucher? Hexproof doesn't protect from that. By the by. What do we discard? The chrome replicator? Crab. We haven't played a land this turn, right? No, yeah, we did. Fuck. So probably the land. Jumping the dog. Until we can find hard removal for it again. Oh, that fucking sucks. I should have chopped the other one. The all creatures part doesn't help me right now. Where's my fucking removal? Look at all things that could help me. Teferi faces it with the counter, so probably doesn't fucking even work. Stupid, useless Teferi. Nothing. There's nothing. I just lost now. Where's my hard removal? There's no such thing. I don't have hard removal. That sucks. I could let the roaming ghost like die and bring it back with Rise Again and return to hand. That's my only way. That's like my only hope. So I'm jumping with it next turn. Could also have attacked, but no. 3 turns. Maybe I should have attacked. Maybe I did have a good attack there. No, yeah, I did. I jump with the Pegasus. I now have a Death Touch blocker. It was risky for sure. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yeah. No, I can't. But now I can do Pestilent Haze, lose the Roaming Ghost Light, which I actually don't mind, because I want to trigger it again with Rise Again, and no, why did you choose the fucking bird? Fuck. That's no good. Don't simply choose the bird. Sending it. Although I should have played Devotee first. Could do this, but it's just 1 for 1. I shouldn't have attacked because now I don't have a blocker. My plan didn't work. They didn't bite the bullet. Now they have 4 in the air, and I'm at 2. Killing the stupid music, driving me nuts. Oh 5 in the air, never mind. Oh, a million in the air. I should have left that blocker. Fuck. So, when the opponent has 2 fucking flying creatures in your 6, never attack with your only possible defender. Never. You only have 1 possible blocker, don't fucking tap it. That's just a rookie mistake. Surprise dub. Killed by dub. Like, killed by dub. I want that in the record. I was killed by a fucking dub. Nobody expects dub. It's like the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects fucking dub. Who plays dub? Guy just beat me. Plays fucking dub. Leading with the swamp because I want Pestilent Haze ASAP. It's not doing much to this board though, but I could just trap attack. And they attack and they block with all. Alright. Do they block with all? Instant or sorcery? No such thing. Well, there's this. I could instant or sorcery this. Plus 2 blacks. And that leaves me a blue. It's not good. Could do this and pass. Doesn't seem good either. Do we just attack and see what happens? Thing is, if I attack, my creature dies too, so it's a 2 for 1. So I'm going to say no thanks. I'm not playing the vessel, I think. Although, yeah, I'm not playing the vessel just to have it die to the haze. I am playing the crab, but not that. Not the 1/1. Just to have it die without a plan. If I had Rise Again in my hand, then I would consider it. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, speaking of, now we may want the vessel to die. But it's too late. Haste plus vessel doesn't accomplish much. So we crab now. Whoa. That's getting out of range of the haze quite rapidly. Whoa. Lots of dudes. we even kill the dude? It's not worth it, right? Nah. We just hit him in the air. Like I just don't care. Stupid sorcery. Devotee slash combo. Archfiend slash combo with Rise Again. We could actually attack with the vessel. And maybe they block. They would have to block with the 3 toughness creature though. It has flash, what the hell? Oh, legendary. No legendaries. All is good. They declined. They attack 2-4 like they did before. Probably don't. Yeah, this is difficult. They would have to block the fiend with. They probably don't even block, but if they block it with the 2-4, doesn't give us much. If we attack with like the crab, maybe. And deal 3, they would have to deal 3 damage to it to actually get rid of it. Let's experiment a little with the haze. What does this have again? Let it all in. Let it all out. Replicate nothing. It is a 4-4. Still not learning the lesson of leaving the flyer up, but that's okay. They're only playing blue, white, the color of flying. If I haze now, I'm taking 1, 2, 3 of their creatures, and I'm taking down 2 of mine. Might be worth it, because I make a zombie. Do I attack with a wish coin again? Or with a replicator even? Let's go nuts. Because I am hazing. Yeah, that's a good play around. We kill them both. So now this only kills 1 creature though. Maybe I don't want to do it. if I do this, I don't have enough mana for the thing. Although this generates 5/5. Oh, nice. Teferi is useless so far. He's done nothing. He's so useless. It's like a win more card. You have to be winning to use it. If you have no creatures, if you're behind on board, Teferi does literally nothing. It phases out a creature for 4 mana. Doesn't even. It's worse than bounce. They don't have to pay the creature back. It doesn't lose the auras, doesn't lose the counters. It's terrible. If you're behind, Teferi is just garbage. Teferi is a trap. You have to build a very different deck than the one I have around him to make it useful. Like a lot of Wishcoin crabs and 0/4s that scry and cancels and stuff like that. And then it might just die or get countered. Your whole game plan turns to dust. Too late for the haze, but this has to attack, right? So dog meat snake. Or snake meat removal. Dog biting the bullet there. 2 for 1. It's nice. Haze doesn't get that. But Wishcoin does. Unless we actually want to fear it, but then it still can do the second ability. Do we want to kill the ram potential? Or just block it? I think we block it actually, because then if I play the capture sphere on this, sure it turns off the ramp, but then if when they actually play a big dude, the Wishcoin crab is not going to be enough, and the capture sphere is what is going to be useful then. So I want to save it for the real threat. This is the Phantom Menace threat. Rain plus the first tutelage is a great combo. We just have to do it in the right order, although I'm going to attack first maybe. Do we attack? I don't think they block. Otherwise I'm taking 4. Is it worth going for it? No, it's not. It's 2 for 1. So I'm not doing that. And probably they're not blocking. Anyway. Okay, so this is a nice, interesting question. 3, 4, 5. 6 mana with this. So we're 1 mana away from actually hard casting this. Do we still throw it in the yard? I think this is what goes in the yard. It's not being useful right now. That's a nice mill. And this has a higher chance of being useful if we draw enough land. We knew that was coming, but maybe we should have captured Sphere. Oh, this is great. This is actually great. We'll save this because it's an instant, and we'll do it in the last possible moment. Furious Rise was actually helping us more, but I don't want them to have card advantage. If they play like a big hasty threat, something that we have to deal with instantly, then we play the Capture Sphere. The drawing 2 cards is actually not that bad. If it doesn't have haste though, I'm not in a hurry to do it just now. So I'm going to actually Rain of Revelation. Hello people. Thanks for the host, and I. When we target this, they may draw 2 cards, so maybe using capture for first might have been better because they might have actually drawn the 2 cards. Now they might not want to do it. Let's put the bigger creature out and use it as defense and just hope they mill out eventually. Protege is nice. This is a May sacrifice. But first, let's attack. We could always chump if necessary. What does this do when it attacks? Nothing, it's when it blocks a creature, becomes blocked by a creature. That's an